When first entering Hollow Nest, we were all pretty limited. 5 health, 5 damage, and 3 soul for healing. This made initial combat very basic and tedious to me. The combat boiling down to just running around and smacking people. This, however, is intentional, as it's meant to help teach new players the very basics of Hollow Knight's combat. And thankfully, we all know that the combat gets a lot more intricate from here, and it all started with unlocking our first spell, the Vengeful Spirit. This powerful ranged attack gave us what we all needed, a safe method of attacking, and a way to level the playing field against enemies like Aspid Hunters who just spam projectiles. Eventually, we'd also unlock spells like the Desolate Dive and Howling Wraiths, and they add a whole new layer to how players fight. Before, all I was doing was running around, slashing, and hiding to heal. But now, I had options. Go nail first so I could heal later, use up all my soul and spells, or combo them for extra damage and leftover healing. Now, I had to manage my resources, choosing how to handle each encounter based on what I had and what enemy I was facing. Either I'd run in, guns blazing with full health and soul, or I'd see a Crystal Hunter, look at my one mask, and just go, nope. With these new spells, I felt encouraged to practice with them, to combo them with my Nail of Movement mechanics, rather than just wildly spamming my nail. That being said, the nail had some skill to it too. While spells did add an element of strategy, I think we can all agree that the nail is really the meat of Hollow Knight's combat. Not only is it your main source of damage, but it's also used for platforming, level exploration, parrying attacks, and its signature move, pogoing. Not only is this move a key part of many boss fights, from as early as the Vengefly King to as late as the Pure Vessel, but it's also an essential part of the game's other types of challenges, platforming. I remember being so confused about those little spike rooms in Forgotten Crossroads, thinking I might have needed some sort of spike immunity. But then I remembered how you could bounce off spiked enemies in Mario games with spin jumps. And man, did I feel both smart and stupid when that first pogo worked. But that just goes to show just how interconnected combat is in this game. Hell, even the game's hardest platforming challenge, the Path of Pain, uses pogoing almost exclusively. But as we all know, it requires skill and practice, but once I got the hang of it, I was doing it everywhere. It's so satisfying to pull off, watching enemies helplessly stand there as I pummel them from above, and perfectly timing my swings to bounce across spikes like a pinball. So, while the nail does start off as somewhat of a spam attack, it later evolves to be one of, if not the, most skilled weapon in Hollow Knight.